Welcome back to another Blackboard Wednesdays with me, Hiram Lewis. Sensitivity. I have been advocating for years and years and years for brothers and sisters of all nationalities to have a little more sensitivity toward your loved one, especially have sensitivity toward human life. Let's love each other. Let's love one another. Let's discontinue the violence by having a little more compassion and sensitivity for human life. And there's nothing wrong with displaying the sensitive side of your emotions. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a little sensitive in certain situations, because we all have emotions pertaining to different situations. So periodically, you gotta let your sensitivity side express itself through your emotions. Control. You or me cannot control the next individual. No matter how much we may desire or we may want to, every individual is responsible for controlling their self. You can give advice. You can be a positive influence. You can lay out a game plan, but at the end of the day, you got to control yourself. The person that you're trying to influence got to control their self. And neither person, me or you, cannot control the desires, the actions of the next individual. Focus on controlling yourself. Conflict. We're going to all experience having disagreements, family disagreements, community disagreements. And the objective is to try to resolve these disagreements at the beginning stages before they escalate and extend out to involve everybody. The objective is to nip a conflict, a disagreement in the bud at the beginning stages. Yeah, there's going to be conflict. Yeah, there's going to be community conflict, business conflict. And you don't want to participate in foolish conflicts that should be easily avoided, that eventually pull you in, drag you into a situation. Now you involved in a conflict that you can't avoid. And sometimes the consequences can be very destructive. So avoid unnecessary, foolish conflicts when it's possible. Intelligent. And you want to be intelligent. You want to conduct yourself with the utmost intelligence. And you never underestimate the next individual's intelligence, regardless of how they may present it. Never underestimate the next person's intelligence. And the young people of today, their intelligence, they didn't acquire the traditional education that we acquired going through the circumstances we went through. Today's youth and young people are very articulate, very intelligent, pertaining to the social media platform from TikTok, Instagram to YouTube. These young people are very intelligent in maneuvering through them channels. So don't underestimate them or their intelligence, because they are the new millionaires. Developing apps, learning coding, learning how to create content through YouTube, through these different social media platforms. So us OGs, yes, we acquired our knowledge the traditional way, but continue, as an OG, continue to acquire knowledge, and don't be looking down on the way these young people is developing their knowledge, because we can't underestimate it. I'm seeing it through different channels, through different individuals, from the music platforms to the social platforms to the political platforms, that young people are capitalizing on the intelligence that they have. So never underestimate an OG, young people that's intelligent and can give you some wisdom. And us OGs definitely can't underestimate or discredit the young people that's displaying their intelligence in a different way. You got to be able to change and adapt to the changing circumstances, because the circumstances is changing, and sometimes it's changing for the better. And you want to be in that loop. If the opportunity presents itself and a young person invites you on to a platform, you want to be conscious of the possibility, because millionaires is being developed through the music channels, the social channels, and the political channels. Sensitivity. Man, listen, have a little sensitivity and love for human life. Don't be so in a rush to commit a violent act toward one of your brothers, one of your sisters, of any nationality. Okay, of any nationality. Sensitivity and love for human life. That's important. Value that. Control. Control your emotions. Control your own destiny. Control making decisions that's going to benefit you, that's going to enable you to advance up the ladder. And understand, you can advise another person, you can give another person instructions, but you cannot control how they receive that instruction, how they receive that advice, and if they are going to apply it. You can't control that. Conflict. Avoid any unnecessary conflict that's going to create destruction, that's going to create frustration and a lot of discombobulation in your life, because you didn't have the ability to avoid an unnecessary conflict. Intelligent. Be intelligent to the best of your ability on all levels. On all levels. And the traditional education that we acquired is still relevant, but also be prepared to adapt and expand and respect the intelligence of the young people, the youth, and the people that's mastering the technology that a lot of us OGs, are still getting somewhat familiar with. I'm Herm Lewis. This is Blackboard Wednesdays, and I would appreciate it if y'all like the video. Follow Blackboard Wednesdays every week. I also have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna be, I'm trying to familiarize myself with that. But you know, a few people that I know personally told me, Herm, you need to start a YouTube channel. So, you know, I'm in the baby stages, and as I learn, as I figure out how to navigate that, I will be posting things on my YouTube channel. So you guys check for that at Herm Lewis. That's the YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. Y'all tap back in next week on Blackboard Wednesdays. Peace. One love. Power to the people.